The Case IH Trident is out now, but only for PC. Don't worry, I can explain. Hey, what's up guys? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to new mods for Farming Simulator 22. Today we got 23 mods for all platforms. We have 16 new and 4 updates. And for PC and Mac players, we have 2 new and 1 update. I make mod review videos every time they're released on the in-game mod hub, so get subscribed if you're new. That way you never miss any mods. Starting off today with some new mods for all platforms, and we got a new map for you. This is Wosnice by Bartson V3. Welcome to the fictional map. It is adapted for precision farming, so if you're using precision farming, this is custom soil mapped and all the good stuff. It has one farm, which has cows on them, 126 fields. However, they are itty bitty little baby fields. You've also got a place for buying animals, 11 different sell points, vehicle traffic, that's nice. Not all maps have that. You also have pedestrian traffic, even in several buildings around the map. That's pretty cool. You got a machine shop, a sawmill, lime station, gas station, dairy, forest, mill, new grass textures on here. I don't believe it. I want to see it. They do look pretty good. That's a tree. Nice. What else do we got? Snow on the roofs in winter. 50 collectibles. So not 100, but we do have 50 collectibles around. Place to build your own farm in a placeable area. And 5 uploaded new buildings to be constructed. Very cool. There are some required mods for this to actually work, so make sure you download. You got a machine shelter, medium garage, old grain mill. You've got the farmhouse and old cow shed for cows. Let's see, 3 of those are from the creator themselves. 2 others are extra. They'll download for you, no worries. All right, let's take a look at the PDA because we've been chatting for a minute now. So what do we get? Well, we get a couple little bits in the middle. Can we buy the outside of the map? We can. For only 20 grand? What? Yeah, definitely make that your first purchase. Faux show. It does look like as well that the selling stations over here are part of that. So you might want to buy the outside of the map just in case. You never know. Here's your itty bitty little farm in the middle. Of course, we said we have the cows, and there they are. You've also got a couple other little bits around as well. It's a very nice map. Now, if you start a new farmer, what you gonna get? You're gonna get your Zeta Proxima, nice small tractor. You get a John Deere 7810 and the Massey 3670. Good tractor setup there. Probably not gonna need to get much more. Got a pickup, combine harvester, tipper, header, plow, cultivator. Oh yeah, I think we have a modded version of this that came out today. We'll see that later in the video. Nice seeder, planter, that's good to have. Header trailer and weight. Is there anything else that you really need for a small map? I don't think so. We'll tell you, slot counts are not terrible. 792 being taken up. So regardless of what platform you're playing on, you should be able to handle that without any problems. Guys, Wosnice is here. Oh yeah. Our next new mod is actually not new. This is an update, but it is new on consoles and it is so exciting we had to throw it in at the beginning of the video. The Lizard Twin Screw XBR2 from Sid Modding. It's here, man. It's here for all platforms. Finally, it is updated, so we'll talk about that. Version 1.001, brand name changed to Lizard. So I think it was the Twin Screw XBR2 before, but now it is the Lizard Twin Screw XBR2. Either way, it is here and it's out now for everybody. Go get it. You got 306 horsepower on here, 1,220 liters of fuel. We got a mouse in the middle of the screen. We'll move that out of the way. 31 miles an hour at 14,100 liter capacity. And that's minimum. This is going to be 24 slots on console, so you can imagine customization and detail is high, and you would be right. Grain tank extensions go from 14.1 up to 19.1 and 29.1. 29,100. That's almost 30,000 liters. That's insane. Numbers go from nothing. You've got 1 all the way through 19. Unfortunately, no 0 number, but you wouldn't want one. Oversized sign. Yep, so you got a regular oversize or nada. CB radio inside. The cord for that actually bounces around when the cabin moves. That's really neat. Straw chopper foil. As far as we know, these are the first ones that are actually dynamic and move around, so you'll be able to see them move. Green Star 3000, yep or no, if you need to use that in the front. Engine setup, we have 306, 356, 412, 465 horsepower. So you got 4 different engines to choose from. just go with the big one. Yeah. Speaking of pipe, we have a short pipe and a long pipe. You could use this with most any header that you want to. He does recommend that you use it with one of the Fendt or Massey Ferguson Ideal headers that are in the base game, but you could probably get away with just about anything on here. Lighting configurations are going to include no, we have some on the front, we have some more extras on the back, one added to the pipe, and then different ones, versions of all of them. We'll set up, we have the crawler with the 30-inch, and then we have a crawler with a 30-inch. We also have different crawlers in a 30 and a 36-inch as well, and then different ones altogether. So different sets. I believe there's 6 tracks there altogether. Yeah, 6 tracks altogether. Main color. You can either make this yellow or black. Now that didn't change because this is actually your grain tank extension. So if you don't want like this big massive yellow grain tank extension on the top, you don't have to. You can make that black if you want to. And that's it. That is the Lizard Twin Screw XBR2 Combine Harvester from Sid Modding. Available now for all platforms. Next up is something very cool and unique. This is the John Deere 1510 Skidder 8-wheel drive. Look at all of this. So this is from Woodcraft Modding, and it's a conversion of the new John Deere G Series forwarders, equipped with a strong Powfinger X150R crane, a grapple saw, clamp bung, height adjustable rear end, and a bogie lift. You're always prepared for the worst conditions and the strongest wood. Feel weird to say that out loud. This is going to cost you about 400 grand. It's got 223 horsepower, variable transmission, 167 liters of fuel, so not a whole lot there. 14 mile per hour max speed, very, very normal stuff through there, and it's 18 slots on consoles. Now, customization, we do have some. Wheel brands include Nokian tires. We also have the all phosphorus and Trelleborg. So Trelleborg, we have nothing in there. We do have a couple little extras here and there, including regular and reverse wheels, with the front or the very, very back one not changing up. So you've got like the first and third change, but not the other one. So that is very nice. Blade includes with or without on the front, and protection. Yes or no. Next is a pack of trailers, and there's quite a few trailers in here. This is the Crosetto PC Pack. Now, PC doesn't stand for PC, like personal computer. This is PC as in this is the PC series of trailers, just 2 letters. There you go. This is from DD Mod Passion, and they've already released an advanced feature version for PC players, but for actual computer players. We'll talk about that later in the video. Check timestamps if you want to see that. Regardless, so we have multiple different trailers. So we've got an auto-loading trailer here, and then we've got a logging trailer here, but it's not auto-loading for wood, but it will auto-load bales onto it, which is interesting, and so on and so forth. Basically, there are a lot of trailers that all have auto-loading for bales, which is neat. One of the odd things is this has 10 centimeter round bales. I think somebody forgot a number there. Regardless, let's take a look at customization because it's virtually identical on each one. So configuration, we have bale trailer, wood trailer, removable ramps, non-removable ramps, removable poles, non-removable poles, platform trailer, and then back in again. Some things will change, some things will not. Otherwise, we have wheel brands, a couple different ones through there. Choose what you like, basically, and that's about it. You can change up your tire sizes as well, which is very nice. Brands, we have Crosetto, Case IH, this is where it gets cool, Kloss. You even have Duisfar, Fendt New, Fendt Old, Hurleman, JCB, John Deere, Lamborghini, Massey Ferguson, New Holland, Sammy, Steyr, Valtra, Black, and then back to Crosetto again. So we don't have colors, we have those. Now we do have a chrome, white, gray, and black rim, so these standard colors options through there. Tension belts, no, complete and basic. If you go with auto loading, go with no tension belts. And then license plates, you've got a couple different ones here on the back as well. If you go with map, that'll be good, but if you go with like Italy, for example, that one will have to be customized. Otherwise, it's pretty much identical for all of these. I'll go over slot counts just real fast, whatever's selected on screen. That's what I'll be talking about. So 7 slots, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Am I wasting my time? 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and 7. Yeah, I should have done that in advance. These are 7 slots each. Next, we have the Transport Trailer 19M and 25M from Zervertex and ZT Modding. Now, I've been waiting on these. We've been talking about them a lot in Farm Sim News, and they are here, both of them, the 19 and the 25. because the 25 is the biggest one, let's talk about it first. Even though slots go 7 and 7, of course they are. Well, that's nice. Back. Anyway, let's move on. Wheel brands include Lizard. Let's see if we get close enough for you to even see them. We also have Continental, Randon 5-spoke, and then back into Lizard again. Can we change any of these? Continental, we have iron wheels, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wheel without Camara? Man, I don't know. You got different ones. Cutting bar sport, yes. So sport for a 30-foot, 45-foot, 60-foot, or no. Now 60-foot, I think there's only one in the game. So heads up there. The 45 is probably the only one that you're going to need. So sport for 45-foot, that's going to fit all the largest headers that you've got in the game. Auxiliary shoes, not sure what that means, but oh, there at the bottom. Nice support. You're probably going to want those. Floors and extension, you've got rails, metal floor, wooden boards, old board extension, and back in again. So what I'm going to do is for the extension, I think what I'm going to do, we'll go with rails just to see what happens there. Ramp extension, so you've basically got a yes or no. We'll go with yes there. Body, you can do with a standard setup. You've also got a standard 2. That's nice. Also, by the way, there's 4 control groups with this trailer. It's just insane. Rear warning signs, we have the diamond plate. You've also got an oversized sign on the bottom, both or nada. So you can choose what you want through there. We'll go with no, at least for today. Tractor triangles, yes or no. We'll say yes. Tail lights, got a couple different models of tail lights on there. That's cool. Round. Oh, that's for the air. Now, it's not going to do anything, but it does look cool. Attachers, yes, you can put a trailer hitch on here if you want to. Disassembled tires, now this is going to be on the very front. You probably don't want to go with this unless you're using something a little bit smaller maybe, but you do have all the stuff for all the base game things, so that is kind of nice. We're just going to stick with no today, so that's going to be the easiest thing. Bumpers, you have a couple different sets of bumpers on here. That's going to be on the rear. Main color, you do have custom colors, but you have all colors as well. I don't see toothpaste tractor, but I do see Matsy purple, so well, there is that. I think for today's video we'll just go with something really boring like light gray. Yeah, that'll work. Chassis color, yep, you got a couple different things on the bottom for this. Let's go with red there. Support for the cutter bar, I think we've got to go with the Matsy purple for that. We just have to. And then bumper color, let's do a custom green. How about that? That one will work perfectly fine. And then lastly, rim color. We've got all kinds of stuff in here. I think chrome red's probably what I want to go with. Yeah, that looks really good. Let's lease one because I do want to show you this. All right, in the game now, and we are currently in control group number 1 on the trailer. So you can see we've got open and closed cover. That's going to open up spots where the combine or anything else like that kind of sit into it. And then that's it in there. We, of course, detach and all that other stuff, but there's really nothing there. We do have tension belt support all the way down, which is great. And then we've got raised crane. So that's going to be raising and lowering the stuff in the back. You will have to press R1 for that in control group 1. When we do both, nothing there. Now, if we go to the next control group, we've got open cover, which does the same thing. We've got a very different crane. Oh, that's kind of fun. All right. So it looks like we can move this forwards and backwards, which is nice. So that's cool. And we can also rotate it 90 degrees or 180 degrees rather. So that's cool. And you can actually stop kind of like halfway in between as well. So for doing what we're doing, we're going to want to bring that all the way back and set it up kind of in a straight on pattern-ish. It actually doesn't lock in the middle, so you have to do that on your own. As far as our third control group goes, let's see if we can figure this one out. Aha! So we've got our stabilizers going into the ground. We want those, but nothing too wild and crazy. Maybe about right there. Just enough to kind of solidify the trailer and be done with it. And it looks like that is it there. We also have an open cover, but again, that does the same thing. And then lastly, this is the visual adjustment of the position of the cutter bar. Okay, well, let's see what we can get into here. We've got raising and lowering. Well, I don't see anything happening. Do you? Yeah, me neither. well, maybe we need to get a bar up on here. So let's drop that down. Boom, just like so. Let's get our combine harvester. See if we can drive up on here. Now I'm going for the base game Kloss combine harvester with the biggest header. I figured if we can get this thing up here, we'll be fine. All right, bringing it in. Pretty straight on, so that's good. About right on it, dropping it. I need to push that up just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So that's that. Pull the combine back just a little bit. We'll leave that right there. I mean, it's on there. Almost, but it's on there. So this is the part that I'm really gonna be, oh, attach, hang on. What? Yo, we got the attachment on there. So now I guess when we attach, we can do all of this without it falling off. Oh, now that's just what, oh, don't go forwards. Don't go all the way forward. Maybe leave it about right there. We'll go ahead and bring our combine harvester on here. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do straps. Okay. Combine harvester strap down. Uh-oh. Don't mess with this. All right, so it's getting a little bit confusing. Man, there's a lot going on right now. Do that. And then last but not least, bring that up. And I think we're ready. We are ready. And it's working just fine. Okay, well, that took a long time, and it was a lot of fun. I'm sure you at home will be able to do this much better than I was able to do just now, but it's here. It works. And that is so cool. Next up from Calaruga Modding, we have their Lizard Flatbed Semitrailer. Now, I think there's a PC version of this already out. I could be mistaken, but I believe there's a PC version. Yeah, there is actually. I just checked it. The Chimera Flatbed Semitrailers. This is exactly the same as that, but this is for all platforms. Only 5 slots, and it will only do square bale auto loading, by the way. So heads up there, it'll load between 180 centimeter and 240. So any regular square baler will make bales for this. No baby bales, but it'll do baby bale, the little 14 of them. So you're good there. Design, we have standard. We have small, so this is going to be on the very front. Doesn't change your capacity any, so that is nice. Auto loading, yes or no. Design, we got design 1, I believe this is going to be on the back, and yes it is. So back and forth, we have a couple different designs there. As far as your color, so you have light bluish, like blue-green, dark blue, red, and white. And then your rim colors are going to be stainless steel and chrome only. Not a lot of customization, but hey, it is what it is. And it will hold 41 bales of the 240 centimeter style, 46 bales of the 220, and 55 regular 180 bales. 3-meter cultivator alert! Blah, 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 blah. I need a button for that. The Rabe Bluebird 3000, aka a 3-meter cultivator, 90 horsepower and 9 miles per hour. I know this was done by Servotex, but it's a 3-meter cultivator, so gotta do it like it is. It says a bunch of customization though. Design, we have old and new. So if you're doing like older roleplay, you're good with that. Or maybe just like using older equipment. Or if you like using brand new equipment, we got that too. Leveler, so you got spring tines. You've also got shields on the side. Discs with the sides and back to spring time. Design, we have the GH and then we have the GHF if you prefer that. Warning signs with or without. We also have a couple different ones here with lights. That's nice. And the roller, you can do the cage, the toothpick, the double cage, and a regular back to the cage rollers. This is going to be 10 slots on consoles. Hey, next we have some new mods from Agrar's Design Austria, the Göweil TD Pack. So these are going to be 2 bell spikes. Both of them hook up via 3-point. No customization on either one, so is what it is there. The TDD is 2 slots, and we'll do, 4 tines on a 3-point. And then your TDE is half the size, only 2 tines. Next up is the Cambridge Roller. Now, not to be confused with the Cambridge Roller. The Cambridge Roller is going to be 3 slots on consoles, 3.1 tons, 20 horsepower required at 3 meters, and we'll do it at 9 miles per hour. So unlike trying to hook up a bunch of different stuff, well, this one is just a few little pieces, but I don't think you can expand it any. So heads up there. It's a roller, but at the end of the day, it does what a roller does, and it's 3 meters wide. Next, we have something that might be very useful to you. This is the Ropa mouse pack. So this is the Ropa Noir mouse with the capability to scoop up and convey all materials. The internal capacity of the conveyor is also increased from 3,000 to 9,000 liters to be able to move stuff a little bit easier. All other parameters are unchanged from the base game versions. All base game colors are used for the paint job and the rims, and it's a little bit faster, I think, as well. 24 miles per hour, something like that. We've also got the Noir Mouse 5, which I believe can only still do sugar beets and potatoes. So this doesn't look like it's changed any. However, this one up, yeah, definitely changed. As far as your specs, there's no customization, so it just kind of is what it is. Wheel brands, though, we do have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, Friedstein tires. This is going to be 21 slots on consoles. Main color, here's all your main colors. Let's go with a bright blue. Okay, so everything's bright blue, that's what it changes. Feeder colors, let's go with a red. Oh, that's on the front. Now that's customizable. Conveyor belt color, I don't know, I'm just feeling pink. And pink was it, that's the right color. And lastly, rim colors are rim colors at the end of the day. And today, well, they're purple, aren't they? Yes, they are. Now we do have this version as well. We've got similar customization. Looks like we have all the same tires, so that is nice. This is also going to be 21 slots on consoles. Let's see, let's go black. Ooh, that looks pretty good. White, even better. Conveyor color, we'll go orange. Nice. And then rim color, lastly, dark green. Why not? Actually, those colors don't look bad. Next, we have some placeables for all platforms. This is the English-style vehicle barn set from Lancy Boys. So we have a medium green panel vehicle barn and a small version as well. So this has got some greenery in there. Very nice. Going inside, looking good. Got everything you need right there. And then making around to the smaller version, well, it is looking pretty good too. Again, all of Lancy Boy's placeables match each other, so if you're trying to build your own farm, look no further. Just download a bunch of Lancy Boy placeables, and you're done. You'll be able to build the perfect English setup. Here's something that'll make all of the chicken coops you've been using feel inadequate. The Big Chicken Barn, and boy, oh boy, does it hold up to its name. I'm gonna give you a couple specs to start off with. First, well, it costs $120,000 for chickens. Maintenance is $1,200 per day. You got some stuff right up there. So the silo capacity is 20,000 liters, which for the amount of chickens it holds, I would have expected more. How many does it hold? 5,000. Nothing else I could say about that. DJ is speechless, and DJ appreciates the massive amount of chickens that you can put in here, which is very cool. Yep, that's it. There it is. 5,000 animals. Yeet. All right, we also have some houses, the ESC Houses, also known as the Escape Houses. I don't think that's right. Anyway, these have a place for you to sleep, and they've got a place for you to lay clothes down and put on some different clothes. One heads up, they do raise the ground a little bit under them, and that's pretty annoying, and it's, to me and to a lot of you guys as well. You can also find the other one, of course, in farmhouses. Boom, right here. That one did not raise the ground around it, but the other one did. So just be aware. Next is a pretty massive silo. This is the large multi-fruit grain silo from the Lord. This is where you're going to dip everything. So that's where you drop it, and then you get your stuff out from that right there. Otherwise, everything else is just for decoration. Does look good. It's extremely unique. I've never seen anything quite like this in Farming Simulator before. So win-win right there. You've also got lighting at night if you need it. 2.5 million liter capacity, and it's only 75 grand. That ain't too bad. Your next to last new one for all platforms might look very, well, familiar. This is the US-Gasstation, the placeable and fully functional version of the US-Gasstation from Elm Creek, the map that I used for my testing. They say they've changed and added some decorations and lights. You find the gas station, they say, in buildings and tools, and it's exactly where it is. So very good looking here. This is a placeable. Can we take this? No, can't take that, but that is pretty sweet. I like what they've done here. It looks really good. Again, they do say it is fully functional, and it's nice because it's, well, it's right here. It's up in 24 hours as well. One thing I want to do, just real quick, let's go over here to the gas station. So this is the version that's in the game, right? Well, if we go in here, we go to buildings, we go to tools, and we find our gas station right here. what has been added and what has not been added. So it looks like, there we go. So that's lined up perfectly. So it looks like we've got a couple things that have been moved around. Actually, it looks like the bay inside's been moved just ever so slightly. We've got a car that's been added in front of the sign on the right, and then on the left side, we've got a couple picnic tables that have been added too, plus a little car over there. They've added quite a few things to this. Dude, not bad. Great job. And lastly today, we have the International Flag Pack from Blend Art. This is a pack of 34 international flags. I'm not going to show them all, but I will try and go through. So we have Australia. Please just let me use my... All right, whatever. Belgium, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, I think I said Denmark, yeah, Denmark, England, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland. Moving on, we have Israel, Italy, Jamaica, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Russia, Scotland, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Swiss, UK, Ukraine, and the United States. So, if you guys want some flags, we got them. Making our way over to some mod updates for all platforms. We've got 4 of them. Now, we've already talked about the Combine Harvester, so we've only got 3 more to talk about. First is the Piney Run map from Poor Boy. This is going to be version 1001. So they do have a required mod that's been added, the Large Metal Pavilion by FSG. We've also got fixed animal pens. All placeables are now sellable. Redone the sell point and market. New PDA, removed the oil production. Added BGA that makes fuel, DEF, and accepts more products. Added modded tankers to haul fuel and DEF. They also added some mod description to 56. Updated to 56. Changed some starting up equipment. And the map now has collectibles, 12 cheese pieces. 10 are worth 10k, and 1 is worth 500k, and 1 million. Also, new pavilions complimentary of FSG modding. Map has 19 modded edits. Next up, we have the Iseki TJV95. This is from an FV Gato version 1001. Added engine configs, cabin color selectable, and added Asaria Pro sensors for precision farming. And your last update today is going to be the Animal Transport Trailer Pack from Mack Trucker 921. This is going to be version... well, it says 1, but I don't think it is. They've changed the capacities to hold 36 cows, 50 sheep, and 50 piggies. They've added the ability to transport 416 chickens, reworked all of the animal places to reflect the new capacities, and added the ability to carry 12 horses. All right, making our way into new mods for PC and Mac players. The first one is the IH Trident 5550 combination applicator from Serious Modding. Now, real quick, Serious Modding have made a post this morning and said, they say, hello everyone, I know that the 5550 Trident has only been released for PC and Mac. They have already contacted Giants. And then actually right before I recorded this section, they say, edit, it needs a small fix to be prepared for console. So console players, just hang tight. I know you don't have it now and you may not have it for the entire weekend, but hopefully early next week, this will be out to you guys. For everybody else, let's talk about some specs. 390 horsepower, 670 liters of fuel, or 17 liters of fuel, sorry, 31 miles per hour max speed, and weighs 8.5 tons, and the detail is a little bit ridiculous on this thing. Well, brands include Michelin, Lizard, look at these, that's pretty cool, and Trelleborg. We've got a couple different versions here as well, singles and duals, and then back into Michelin. So there you go, actually a few. That's very cool. Very cool indeed. You know what? We got to go with those floater tires, don't we? Front LEDs. So we have 1s and 2s. 1s and 2s. As far as your design, we have the field view monitor inside or nothing. Fenders, you can add those if you need them or want them. And then your monitor, we have the LSD display, liquid display. It's you also have a dry box display. So whichever one you're going with, maybe just change it up. You don't have to, but looks cool. When you do, rather, you've also got this, the Trident Liquid System. Now we can change up a few things here, and you're gonna need to know how to hook this up. So I'm going to get one of these as well. And of course, we have the Trident Tool Lifter. Now this works with telehandlers, I believe. Combination? I think it works with telehandlers. I don't know, let's get one. We'll find out. And then we also have the quick change, which we will need to put Well, both of these own, as a matter of fact. You can change this up between red and silver on there. So we'll get a quick change for the liquid system, and then we'll go from there. Since it's a Case IH, I figured, you know what, let's go with the New Holland here and see what we can do. So very first up, we need to hook up to the hook itself. So we've got the hook, that's good. I'm not sure which direction we need to come at this from, but I'm sure we'll figure out right from wrong. So we've got that, there we go. Now this is for the liquid system. You need to pick this up and lift it up in order to get on this liquid system. Now I think maybe we can hook it up from the front, kind of over here. Yep, there we go. Oh, nope, that's not it. Wait for it, give it the signal. Got it. So now we have picked that up. So now we can do this. We also need to pick that up just a little bit like that. So this is actually how you have to do this. You've got to lift this up onto the machine. Of course, if you're on PC, you could just pick this up and drop it on there if you really wanted to. That's very doable, but they try to do it like this to be realistic. I like it. I think it's really cool. But some people may not care for this way of doing things, especially because it, well, bounces around a lot, as you can see. All right, let's bring this down and see if we can get it on there at least. Yeah, it's on there about as good as I'm going to be able to get it on there. So we'll go ahead and drop the dry box and we'll back up from it. Now we need to jump in here, start it up, and naturally it's not lined up correctly. Can I pick stuff up that's heavy? Super strength is on. All right, so we'll take this, we'll kind of put it towards the middle-ish, hopefully, maybe. I'm not, man, I don't know. Let me in. All right, so evidently I put it too far over. So this is where people are gonna get a little bit, maybe perturbed, a little bit like, dude, just let me do it. So you're gonna have to get it in there just right. And you've got a version for the dry box that does that as well. And you will need to put it on there the exact same way. This could be good for some people, bad for some people. I like it, I think it's cool. And you saw how much that I can't do it. I still think it's fine though, you guys will be okay. Plus, I mean, look at that. This thing just went off-roading. This is epic. And your only other new mod for PC and Mac players today is going to be the Crosetto PC Pack additional features. They've added the Italian license plates in addition to having specific logos and the yellow color. They've also have the characteristic of using the square plate called R repeater, which will have the same content as the vehicle attached. Also, they've added support for lubricating grease. And your only mod update today for PC and Mac players is the BMFR2 Grapple bucket. This is going to be version 1.0.2. They changed mod description version. That's it. Well, guys, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. With that, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.